Minister, thank you very much for joining us today, and I hope that you can explain and expound on what we're doing out in North Leeward with Generation Next.
All right, thank you very much, Sai. I want to commend first the um, partnering groups that funded SVG Strong. It's a newly formed entity who's lending support to us here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I'm receiving a quantity of industrial equipment on behalf of charity Generation Next, but also importantly on behalf of the government and the people of North Leeward. We have representatives here from the group in Generation Next, as well as representatives from BRAXA, which is the government's arm that is handling the rehabilitative work in the constituencies that were badly affected. Now in North Leeward, what we're doing, we've been spending quite a few weeks clearing the ash and getting us a lot of the infrastructure, the buildings, government buildings and schools and clinics rehabilitated, cleaned up, and in a standard where persons can relocate into their communities. And we're doing this work assiduously. The representatives from BRAXA here will share a bit of insight as to that. But what we're very grateful for is the additional support, because the equipment that is donated here on behalf of SVG Strong and also OSV, who has joined with them in this initiative, is going to give us more resources at our disposal and put us in a position where we can effectively execute our cleanup operations. I want to urge persons now who are thinking of returning to North Leeward that we still have a lot of work to do in terms of the cleanup phase of the program. We're encouraging you to return to your homes to start joining with us in terms of the cleanup operation. But in terms of relocating to settle, it will take a few more weeks. And I'm encouraging you to start the cleanup now, get your homes and so on sorted, because we want to get you back home as quickly as possible. And as part of this operation, the support we're giving here today is going to play a significant role in that. Now, Chateaubalay and Fitzhugh are two areas where we still will spend a significant amount of time because of the amount of ash deposits in those communities. So the equipment here is going to help us to go further into the cleanup operation in those areas. But from Petit Bodel back to Spring Village, we've spent quite a number of time cleaning the area there, and we'll continue to do that in the coming weeks as we continue the cleanup operation. And essentially, I am very grateful. I say this on behalf of the people of North Leeward and by extension the government of people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for this valuable contribution from SVG Strong, as well as in partnership with OSV, who has given us the support in this regard. And we commend you for your humanitarian efforts, and we commend you for the work that you're doing here on behalf of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Thank you. And to point out, guys, not only are we continually going to support with equipment and technical support, we're also going to put our money where our mouth is. We will fund the effort to staff and hire locals to do this work, because we believe that that's important to the relief effort as well, is making sure that people can earn a wage while getting back to some semblance of normalcy. We will continue this because SVG Strong was formed simply to help with both in-cash donations, in-kind donations, and technical support for people who are looking to fund and help with relief, recovery, and long-term rebuild. So we'll be here for a long time. We'll be doing this work in several ways, and we look to work with local organizations throughout that period of time.
We also have with us a representative from BRAXA who will introduce himself and explain what is taking place in the constituency of North Leeward, where we've been doing the cleanup operation following the explosive eruption of the Lassaford.
All right, my name is Absalom Hooper. Engineering assistant acting in the northern and central region that deals with from Kingston right down to North Leeward. What we have been doing, we have been focusing on removing a lot of the heavy debris, the heavy ash along the main initially, and we have started to focus on the inner villages, cleaning up of the secondary village roads and so on. So to begin to make the environment and the roads accessible so that persons can get in and begin to do the cleaning necessary so that life can return to some semblance of normalcy in the North Leeward area.
All right, so the equipment donated here today will be handed over to Braxa, who will work in conjunction with the community group in Generation Next, a youth-based environmental group, and they will also be assisting with the rehabilitative work in conjunction with Braxa in the North Leeward area.
Thank you, guys. I suspect we can move now with the official donation.